my name is Austin Lehman, and welcome to the next edition of Austin Weekend. Here with me once again and Dad, and we are going to take a look at Breadwinners on Nickelodeon. And
when did it come out?
2 years ago, probably in 2014.
2 years ago? It's been that long? I didn't think it would be out that long.
Yes, I'm not screwing with you, Dad. Probably about 2 years. The show is about two ducks, Badoosh and Sway Sway.
Really?
Yeah.
Badoosh and Sway Sway. Two ducks that live
in a big
in a pond, I guess.
Yeah, maybe a pond, and then they go on misadventures.
They go on misadventures, and they are the only two ducks. Everybody in the show was either a monster or a duck, except for the police lady who...
I don't know what the heck.
I don't know what that is, but they are the only two ducks out of all of them
that don't look like ducks.
They don't look like ducks. I don't know. They look like frogs on stilts or something, or I don't know what they are.
Now, given on what you saw, what would you describe the show itself?
I don't know. It goes way too fast. Like I said, it's about the two ducks and their misadventures, and I guess they deliver bread.
They deliver bread to ducks, and actually, here's a fact for you folks: bread you shouldn't really give bread to ducks, really, because it might choke on it if you chews up enough piece. So you shouldn't really do that either. I don't know how they got that idea.
Well, a lot of people feed bread to ducks, so in ponds and stuff. So
the whole show started off as a pilot online when it got picked up by Nickelodeon for a series.
But it really goes 150 miles an hour. It's nonstop. It speeds through everything. There's
no story.
Not much of a story. It's really loud.
And it gets on your nerves really fast.
It gets on your nerves really fast. This is what you hear over and over and over through the whole thing is either that or it's a fart or a butt cheek or a booger or something.
Badoosh.
A lot of potty humor and snot booger humor in it. That's probably 75% of the humor that's in it is butt jokes and farts and boogers.
Just like Pig Goat Banana Cricket.
A little bit like that, yeah, but... yeah, they depend on potty humor for the biggest part of the humor, which...
doesn't work by itself.
It's a failure. You have to work on good storytelling and good writing and good comedy instead of just potty humor. Because... I said
it's a disaster if you don't really. It's a disaster if you don't follow the right rules of animation.
Yeah, it looks like 20 other shows that I've seen that have lasted
just about a year,
a couple years or something, and then they die and go away. And 5 years from now, you forget that they were even made. I don't think it has. Honestly, I'm surprised that it's lasted as long as it has, to be honest. It might appeal again to 6-year-old kids, 5-year-old kids might think it's funny just because of the potty humor. Other than that, I really couldn't sit and watch that for too much. I really couldn't.
No, I couldn't. The animation is pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
I could see what they were trying to do with it. They were trying to make it pixelated like the 8-bit styles for the explosions. The explosions look like crap.
Yeah.
The animation looks like crap. The characters move like they are bouncy, rubbery, just like...
The two characters are supposed to be sort of stupid, which they are stupid, but then at some point through the show...
They're non-distinguishable.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you which one's which. You can't root for them. But at some point in the show, they're stupid, but at some point in the show, something smart needs to be done. So they level up to some lawyer duck or mechanic duck or stupid duck or something duck, to where they can do whatever they need to do instead of doing that at the first of it.
It's just awful.
It's awful. I really didn't like it that much. I'm surprised that it's been on the air that long.
Honestly, this movie, this show is terrible.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, yeah. I couldn't. Again, you could turn it on and stick a 5-year-old in front of it, and it might fascinate him It may rot his brain for an hour or two. But if you want intelligent comedy, this is not the show for you.
No.
It's slapstick.
Go watch some of Cartoon Network shows. They have stuff that kids and adults can enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nickelodeon's having a hard time right now. They don't have a whole lot of good stuff out there right now. But we're giving it all a try.
We give networks equal tries.
Mm-hmm. But Breadwinners is... It's not going to bring home the bread.
No, it is not.
It doesn't bring home the bread with me, no. Said it's butt cheeks and farts, that's all it is. And really fast moving animation, and
the characters are unlikable.
Yeah, you don't really
Some of them, just like Pig Go Banana Cricket, differentiate from being a moron or a jerk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of morons, a lot of jerks in the show. Not a lot of likable. Like I said, you can't tell one character from the other. They're all the same.
You can't.
A lot of rehashed stories too. There was one of them we watched even had a reference to O.J. Simpson in it, which is, why would you have a reference to O.J. Simpson
in a children's show?
Which is, well, that's sort of, and it was, if the butt does not fit, you must have quit. That was the punchline.
Why was that even
horrible. There? That was horrible. So again, it was a butt joke. O.J. Simpson referenced butt joke. So that was
why.
That was pretty horrible. Yeah.
Why would they use this 8-bit old school gaming concept and screw it up so badly?
I think
the animations look like complete garbage.
Yeah, I said they shove an hour's worth of story in 10 minutes and just choppy, and it's just right.
It's lazy.
Yeah, maybe lazy. So yeah, so it's definitely lazy. If you use that many butt jokes and fart jokes and booger jokes, you're just lazy. You can't think of anything good to do. So,
get some good writers, fire them. Get some good writers.
Yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and give this the 1 through 10 rating again.
First, before we do that,
okay. What do you want to do?
It gets the honorary Austin Weekend seal of suck.
No, it does not get approved. It is not Austin Weekend Experiment approved.
It's pretty much the opposite of that.
It fails. It is not awe-inspiring. No, it's not awe-inspiring. But like I said, well, the 1 through 10 rating, 1 being the worst thing ever, and 10 being awesome. Again, we try to pull something from shows that we can use as ratings. So almost every one I watched was a butt cheek. I used butt cheeks.
That's been a sort of like a trend with these.
That's a trend.
Shows.
The bad shows have a lot of potty humor. Okay. Out of 1 through 10, how many butt cheeks do you give Breadwinners?
Probably 2.2.
A little over 2. Yeah.
That's what I give it. It's just poorly put together, as poorly put together it gets.
Yeah.
It's way too fast-paced for you to even understand. The characters are unlikable. The animation is crap. And the storyline, there's barely even a storyline.
Yeah. Again, yeah. I would be the same. I would give it a 2. I would give it 2 butt cheeks too. I didn't enjoy it. I said I didn't like the characters, didn't like the story, didn't like the way it was told. There was not. Honestly, there's my favorite part of it was when it was over.
Just like Norm of the North.
Just like Norm of the North. My favorite part was when it was done, so I didn't have to watch it anymore.
Okay. Well, I want to do the 2 things again. Like, the 2.2 things are, my brain didn't completely rot while I was sitting there,
Uh,
and I didn't fall asleep halfway through.
yeah, but didn't fall asleep. My brain might have rotted a little bit, but I didn't fall asleep.
You can slowly feel your intelligence level dropping.
Sucking out of you. sucks the intelligence right out of you if you sit there and watch it. So yeah,
It completely sucks all the logic out of your brain.
Again, I wouldn't recommend it.
Even for your child.
No, like
it
I
would
said,
be bad.
Yeah, I don't. It's got too much potty humor really to be that very well made.
Let your toddler watch Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Instead of this piece of junk.
Yeah. Well, again, I guess we might. There's a few shows we're going to be doing. We'll probably do. We're going to try a new one that's relatively new. We Bear Bears.
We Bear Bears on Cartoon Network.
We've been alternating sort of Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, so we'll do that one next. It's on Cartoon Network, so we'll do that one next. Again, thanks for watching. Be sure and watch us on YouTube. Click the like button, hit the subscribe button, so you can get notices whenever we do the next one we do. Again, we just did a full cartoon here recently called
the Otter Squad versus Octoeye.
Yeah, it was really fun to do. It took a while to do it, but it was fun to do.
The coloring process was long. It was slow but dragged out, but it worked out.
Getting the special effects and stuff in took a while too while we were filming. But it was fun. Be sure and check it out. If you want us to watch a show for you, review it, movie, whatever, be sure and leave a comment below.
Put that down in the comments section.
Put it in the comments.
Even if it's brief, put it down in the comments section.
If you want us to look at something, be sure to let us know. Other than that, I think we're about done until next time, aren't we?
One thing before we go. The voice acting was bad.
Yes, yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, we forgot to point out the voice acting.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot good in it. So
there was nothing really. No. It was just full of fart jokes.
Nope. Okay.
What a mess that was.
That was a mess. Yeah. All right, we done?
Yeah, just put in that whoopee cushion.
Yeah. One more time, because they had a bunch of it in there.
And
all right.
See you next week. I'm not eating bread for a week.
Me neither.